She got her Bachelor of Arts in Economics and Management from the Case Western Reserve University, Cleveland, Ohio, USA. Diploma in TESOL from MPIK, and also Diploma in Translation from Dewan Bahasa and Pustaka. English language teacher for 10 years, since 1996 till 2005, and now she is the Assistant Director for BTP for another 10 years, from 2006 till now. And at the moment, she's the head of unit making all schools smart sector, educational technology division. So without further ado, I hand over to Puan Faziatun for her paper, Enhancing Student Higher Order Thinking Skill via Computational Thinking and Digital Literacy. Thank you.
Okay, today I would like to talk to you about enhancing students' higher order thinking skills, or better known as HOTS, via computational thinking and digital literacy. Something that the MOE, especially Educational Technology Division, has been doing for a long time. So in order to keep up with times, and just now we listened to Mr. Sarvana talking about coding at schools and so on. So I would like to explain to you that Educational Technology Division and also the Ministry of Education is also embarking on a new program under computational thinking and digital literacy. So as we all know that the world is at the brink of the fourth industrial revolution. Maybe when you were in schools, when you learn about maths, science, and so on, you already knew about this, yeah? Where in the first industrial revolution, we talk about steam locomotive and so on, and then later we move on to mass production with Model T, remember, by Henry Ford. And then in 1969, we started with computer and automation, and any time from now, we are going into cyber physical systems. Okay. Now, as educationists, we should embrace the new technologies, emerging technologies as the world is changing. Yeah? Why everyone must get ready for the fourth industrial revolution? Because there's a new range of technologies that combine the physical, digital, and biological worlds. And right now, everybody owns maybe a handphone or even more than one phone, where we cannot live without our phone. Yeah? After a minute or so, we will keep on looking at our phone because you're afraid that we might being left out. And then these new technologies impact all disciplines, not only in educational technology, not only in maths and so on, in all disciplines and also in all economies and in all industries. So Malaysia is not an exception. Yeah? And billions of people are connected through digital networks. And by having the fourth industrial revolution, efficiency of organizations can be dramatically improved. I think right now, even though you are sitting right here in this hall, maybe you are busy handling office affairs, yeah? Like in KL and so on, even though you are here in Alustar, Kedah. And we cannot run away from our bosses right now. They will hunt us even at night. Yeah? And natural environment can be better managed and reconstructed. Let's say before this, under the mass production and under the mechanization, we made mistakes, but under the fourth industrial revolution, maybe it's time for us to improve ourselves worldwide. So, as we know how the world works, we should prepare our students for jobs that don't yet exist. Yeah? And also using technologies that haven't been invented. I don't know, maybe when I was in school, there's only one computer in my school where we just peek outside the window just to look, yeah? And we never touch even a computer, but right now, the world is everything based on a computer, how it changed. And we also need to teach our students to solve problems that we don't know yet, yeah? All right. Okay, as we know, our Malaysia education blueprint is here to transform our education system based on these needs. And we need to equip our students holistically and also for them to succeed in the 21st century. So as you all know that our students' aspiration, there are 6 of them, where we want our students to be knowledgeable, have a good thinking skills, have leadership skills, and also bilingual, yeah? Ethics and spiritually, and also have a good national identity. And we also, under our Malaysia Education Blueprint, we have revised our KSSR and also KSSM, our primary school curriculum and also secondary school curriculum, so that we embed a balanced set of knowledge and skills such as creative thinking, innovation, problem solving, and leadership. Yeah? And also we stress on student-centered learning and also a differentiated teaching, and we give greater emphasis on problem solving and problem-based work for them to have a critical mind. And even our assessments is also based on all these critical thinking skills, which is shifting towards higher order thinking skills. And as you know, PADU, the one who monitor our education system, gave HOTS as one of the 14 priority initiatives to ensure our students to be able to apply high-level skills to solve problems, make decisions, also innovate and strive to be globally competitive, to ensure teachers are competent and fully trained in HOTS program, and to implement HOTS question in UPSR and also XPM examinations. That's why when the UPSR result announced a few weeks ago, even the teachers cried, the students definitely cried, and also the parents also cried because they are afraid that the children cannot enter the boarding schools because of the lesser number of A's. Yeah? But then we have to do something. We have to shake everybody up so that we change. So this is, you already learned this in your teaching training, yeah? Where we have Bloom's taxonomy, where higher order thinking skills involved applying, analyzing, evaluating, and also creating. And actually in HOTS, there are 3 different areas that we focus on. As teachers, we expect HOTS, we teach students to give them knowledge transfer, and also as critical thinking and also as problem solving. Okay, right now we are embarking on a new phase from 2016 to 2020, where maybe you all know that under the Making All Schools Smart initiative, we are still at it. Yeah? I heard that some people say that Sekolah Bestari has died. There's no more Sekolah Bestari. But I'm here to tell you that Sekolah Bestari is here to stay, and we have scale to all schools, yeah, in Malaysia. As of this year, there were 10,160 schools took part in the Smart School qualification standards, and 9,970 of them are Bestari schools. Yeah? And moving forward in 2016 to 2020, we focus on ICT infrastructure still, because ICT needs to be updated all the time, keeping on with technology. And also, we have digital competency and also computational thinking skills via ICT curriculum. Yeah? And we focus on outcome-based student assessment. These are the three focus areas that the Educational Technology Division is currently embarking on and focusing on. Yeah? So that to equip students to work, live, and exceed in the 21st century. Okay. This is the framework that we presented to our Director General, yeah, and the top people, the Secretary General, and this is approved. Yeah. And we are working with all of the divisions in MOE to make this happen. Before this, maybe like we work with a certain division, but right now we need to have everybody to take part in this new journey, yeah, from 2016 to 2020. And there are three main focus areas, which are educator readiness, standard and policy, and also digital maker movement. Under the educator readiness, as you know, starting next year, KSSR is revised, especially on the ICT curriculum. And 8 subjects in KSSR, the ICT integration is embedded in all of the 8 subjects. Yeah? Whereas under KSSM, students in Form 1 will, will undergo ASA Science Computer, and students in Form 4 will undergo Science Computer subject in schools. And they will learn all of the computational thinking, digital literacy, and also coding, like Mr. Saravan said just now, in schools. Actually, right now, even under the current curriculum, under the ICT literacy curriculum, there are topics on Scratch, yeah, on coding, and like Python for secondary schools and so on. It is just that we are revising it to make it stronger. Yeah. Okay. What is computational thinking? Computational thinking, actually, it is just a process. Yeah. It is a process, thinking process, to solve problem that empowers the integration of digital technologies with human ideas. It does not replace our brain. It just helps us to solve problem, yeah? Based on the logic, algorithms, abstraction, evaluation, decomposition, and also patterns. I'm not here to give a lecture on, to you on this. Maybe you can, based on the keywords, you can find a search on your own. Even right now, you can do that. I just want to tell you that we just finished we just finished asking students from 400 schools to do digital competency standards based on gamification. What I'm showing you is like they are doing logic, algorithms, abstraction, evaluation, decomposition, and patterns. Yeah. For example, we ask the students to from the spaceship to go to invite the friend. Yeah. To go with them to the planet. I would like to show you the game. Okay, This is the game that we currently have in schools. There are 4 levels altogether. We ask students from Standard 3, Standard 6, Form 3, and Form 5 students to take part in this game, because before this, we always talk about students' digital literacy, competency, and so on, but we don't know where they are. We don't know their levels of competencies. So this is, we work hard for beginning from 2014 to come up with this. And we have 3 domains which we measure the students on cognitive skills, on digital citizenship, and also on technology. Yeah? And I would like to show you one of the game, one of the levels, where we ask the students to to move towards your friend and fetch your friend, go to satellite, power up your spaceship, avoid meteor, command your spaceship towards the planet. So we ask the students to move around using minimum number of commands to get to the planet. Yeah? So the students are measured based on the least number of commands used, and also on the time that they spend, meaning that the lesser the time, meaning that the more efficient they are. Yeah? Okay, but some students, they just click, 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 but it's still moving. But actually, we want them to use the minimum number of commands. Yeah? So this is an example of Scratch that made by us from MOE, and also with our strategic partner, Malaysia Digital Economic Corporation, IMETC. Okay, let's go back to the presentation. Okay.
Pakajita, you only have another two more minutes to go.
Okay. Okay, for digital literacy, actually we built on information literacy. Yeah, my friends from the resource center knows this very well. But now we would like to focus more on digital literacy, and based on these two, computational thinking and also digital literacy, we built a standard. Yeah. Based on MOE ICT skill set, International Society for Technology in Education Standards, UNESCO Media and Information Literacy Standards and Partnership for the 21st Century Essential Skills. And like I told you just now, there are 3 domains. One is technology, digital citizenship, and also cognitive. And we had this movement launched by our Prime Minister on August 11, 2016 at Sekolah Alam Shah Putrajaya, and it got a lot of coverage, and we got a lot of academia, private partnerships going on between us to help us to move forward on computational thinking and digital literacy. And at the end of the day, we want the students to be a digital maker. Yeah, we don't want, we are always the user. Yeah, Malaysians are so famous. We use this and that, but we want to, the students to be digital innovator. And, okay, this one I showed you just now. By 2020, we would like to have all schools to undergo this digital competency standards to measure their the students' digital skills. And we also, just now I heard the mention of Club Computer. We are rebranding our Club Computer to be Digital Maker Club, where all of those digital making activity like photography, writing, journalism, and so on to be under the umbrella of Digital Maker Club. And at Educational Technology Division, we are also rebranding our own Brigade Bestari to be Digital Maker Champion. so that they become student leaders in ICT, integration in schools. And other than doing things on our turf, we will send the best of the students to go to the Silicon Valley for My Digital Maker Global Exchange. And the top 10 students who won the accelerator competition going to Silicon Valley, and I'm one of the participants going on the 1st of December. We're going there with 10 students. We will introduce them to digital companies so that they are attached and look to give them ideas, to give them inspiration, to make them dream on, so that they become the catalyst of our own digital movement in Malaysia.
Can you conclude your presentation?
As a conclusion, thank you. As a conclusion, we are working so hard and to ensure that our digital Malaysia movement, our 11 Malaysia plan will go on as expected, because to be a knowledge economy, we need highly skilled and capable workforce to drive the innovation, creativity, and productivity. With that, I thank you.
Once again, I like the floor to give a big applause to all the 4 presenters that presented their papers this morning.